Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, a great millstone that we will. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this true doctrine across the four winds of the earth in all truth and in sincerity. I'm Lamar Ariyah from Mississippi Camp. Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson through the Spirit, quick and to the point. And guess the title of this lesson be something to the effect: the draft is coming, and the soldiers are not coming back. The draft is coming, and the soldiers are not coming back. Something to that effect. Because when this draft hit, and they're saying it's gonna hit in December of 2026, they're gonna start rounding up these military age men, these YNs, these little lazy jokers always playing, just sitting around playing games. All of them look butch and stud girls that want to be boys. All that, man. These devils are finna start getting all the hands they can on deck to ship out to your judgment, ultimately. Over there in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, okay, the Lord's judgment, the Lord's decision. Over there in the Middle East, Western Asia, where this war of Armageddon is going to happen. And the Lord is already putting all the pieces in play, orchestrating everything, and prophecy is being fulfilled, and everything is coming to pass, man, as it is written. Okay? We're seeing the rumors of the wars. We're seeing the wars happening. Okay? We're seeing the increase of violence in America. All right? It's prophecy, man. Okay? It's prophecy just being fulfilled, simply put. But when these drafts come to pass, and they start rounding up these military age men and women, boys and girls, however you want to word it, they're not coming back when they go over there, man. It's going to be a wrap. That's going to be their judgment, And the draft is coming. The draft is coming. So I'm going to play this video clip. I'm going to get a script and I'm going to close it out. So let's go and play this video.
In Waco, did you know a young man turning 18, applying for his driver's license, or filling out any government forms may also be signing up for the military draft? Starting this December, automatic selective service registration becomes law. Starting this December, automatic selective service registration becomes law.
So I guess it seems like if you trying to go get your license, if you're a military age, a license or any kind of registration to do whatever, it's gonna be like signing up automatically. That's what it sounds like. Almost in a sense when you know how you go get your license and they want you to do that voter's registration card or whatever. But with this draft, man, an automatic draft, there's no. Well, you can buck up against it, but there's laws set in place where this devil can punish you by way of prison time, a large crazy fine, and being under this cruel Lord. Who knows, man? Who knows what the consequences could be now for trying to avoid, reject, or decline an automatic draft, man. We talking again this cruel Lord, man. Nero, DJ Trump. He might want to put you in front of a firing squad. He might want to sit your head in a guillotine. Who knows, man, what the consequences will be by the time this actual draft, come to fruition, man. We don't know. And All of us know somebody military age, may have children military age, you know. But that's where our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes in, that the Lord protect us and our families, man. But at the end of the day, if these military age men and women allotted to go over there, they're going and they're not coming back. So let me finish playing this video.
December, automatic selective service registration becomes law.
I wasn't expected to be hearing that today.
It's something most guys about to turn 18 know, but most others don't. That's the age when males are required to sign up for the selective service. But in December, that will shift to automatic registration for all eligible men ages 18 to 25.
I think all eligible age men 18 to 25. And if I'm not mistaken, they raised that age limit to like, I think when it's 34. They raised it up, if I'm not mistaken, or that's in the talks of raising up. But you know, the way this shit gonna be going, if you can function, you can move, hell, if you can grip a gun, if you can pull a trigger, they don't give a damn if you skinny, obese, short, tall, you know, whatever, man. If you were able-bodied, they plan on shipping your ass over there, man. And who knows what age really gonna extend to, man. Like I say, if you just able-bodied, they might want to ship you over there, man. But one thing for certain, again, if you're allotted, okay, if Yahweh Shem Yahushua has allotted you to go over there with no military experience, no combat experience, or whatever, you going. And that's the end of that.
I'd rather the registration be something that I choose to do.
I met with some students at Baylor University and broke down the new law.
If I'm going to get drafted, I'd rather just have it be done the easier way.
It'll definitely make the process quicker.
Here's what we know. Automatic registration was signed into law in December 2025 as part of the National Defense Authorization Act. Right now, U.S. male citizens and immigrants ages 18 to 25 are required to self-register in the selective service system within 90 days of their 18th birthday, with late registration available until age 26. But with this new law, proponents say it's meant to save the selective service system millions of dollars and streamline the existing self-registration process. So, what are the exemptions?
So basically, they're gonna give you a chance to do it yourself. Okay, they're gonna be like, okay, we finna give them a chance to do it themselves. And then some pressure gonna come behind that shit. And they remind you of something? The jab. They gave people the opportunity to go get the jab themselves. And after so long, they are putting that pressure behind it. You can't work. You can't open your business. You can't go here. You can't go there. You can't do this. You can't do that. That pressure came with it, man. And that pressure is going to come with this automatic draft, but it's going to be more draconian, man. It's going to be some laws put into place to really put the squeeze on people. It might be a life-making decision. You're going to either sign up and take a chance to go over there and die for certain, or we might put you to death here for certain. A concentration camp where they might want to torture you. Who knows, man? But, you know, like the scripture goes into, it's going to be a time like never before since there was a nation, man. So who knows what this devil is about to do, man? Revelation 12:12. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. It's the book of Revelations. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. So this devil know his time is short. His rulership is dwindling, okay? He's losing his grip. So he's finna do everything he can to bring forth and implement the MOTB, his new world order, and just, you know, rule the earth in more wickedness than he's ever had before. You know, but he's going to fill his belly. I mean, he think he's going to fill his belly. Just when he think it's full, hey, the Lord is going to cancel his contract, man, so to speak. But nevertheless, man, he's finna come down with some shit. And there's going to be a lot of death behind his draconian measures, man, his draconian laws. This devil's going to really show his horns, man. So let's get back into the draft. And it's finna go now to the possible exemptions, man.
Incarceration, current non-immigrant visas, those on active duty, and women. That means asylum seekers.
And that women, no, that shit is out the window, man. They want equal rights. They want to be able to do the shit the men do. Hey, they finna start shipping women ass out too. They gonna have to sign up for the draft. This is what you wanted. This is what you asked for. So that's what you're gonna get.
Green card holders, men with disabilities, and dual citizenship do have to register.
My other country of citizenship, I'm required to go to military after 18 if I enter the country again. And now having another country where that may be the case is a bit worrying.
And in case you're wondering, the last active draft ended in 1973. Now, if a draft were actually activated, Congress would have to amend the Military Selective Service Act, and only then would the system pull from a lottery of birthdays and numbers to select who must serve. Reporting in Waco, I'm Dominique Lay.
Okay, and you see right here, it says Congress considers adding women to the mandatory U.S. military draft. And they're going to add them. They're going to add them. Because they don't give a fuck about you Americans, man. They only care about their agenda. And see, that's going to help the depopulation, man. They finna ship you women out too. You know, a lot of you women are just, the clock is ticking before your judgment come, man. Y'all going over there too, and it's all the will of the Lord. Like I say, if you lied, you going, man. The draft is coming, but the ones who are drafted are not coming back. All right, this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9, starting at verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And the other nations are rising up, man. They're militarily equipped to withstand some of the shit that America been coming with, what the small hat's been coming with, and they're gonna have allies that's gonna join with them who are gonna make them more strong, more boastful, and more willing to go up against the beast. All right. And that's scriptural, man. It's prophecy. Ezekiel the 38th chapter. All right. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Because the Lord is gathering all these heathen nations, man. They're all coming together. They're all mustering together, getting ready for this great battle, man. Thinking one of them finna be the next power, a ruler of Babylon or the earth or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, this is prophecy. And while they're going through this friction of war and everything, Yahweh Shai is going to crack them clouds. And these devils, the heathen, they're going to start trying to fight against Yahweh Shai in the heavenly host of angels, man. Okay? Nobody got next except for Yahweh Shai. That's it. The next rulership is going to be under rulership of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And it's going to be ruled in righteousness. The earth will flourish. Okay? Verse 13. Hell, it's like verse 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. It's time for judgment, man. Come get you down, for the press is full of fat. For the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decisions. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decisions. So we're getting closer and closer to the time the Lord's going to bring that judgment, man. The battle of Armageddon, okay? World War III. This is going to happen over there in what they call the Middle East. And the Lord is already mustering these things up. But it's going to come to the point where it's going to be all out war, man. You're going to have complete all out war over there in the East. You're going to have in the Middle East, you're going to have war in here in America. You already got Trump waging war on the citizens, man. ICE is still going ham. They still getting it in. We went through it last night on the video where, you know what, I might just go and play it, where they rounded up one of their own soldiers' wives because she's considered a foreigner. But she was born here in Babylon. No criminal record. I'm just going to play it, man. But they don't give a fuck about these Americans, man. They have a bigger plan. They have a bigger agenda. America is done. America has run its course. The Lord is getting ready to utterly destroy this place, man. But this devil is still gonna go ham, okay? With the war against his own citizens. You have race wars, gender wars, class wars. It's just gonna be complete chaos, man. Okay? And that's what this devil wants anyway. Order out of chaos, man. He's gonna create the problem, he see the reaction, and he's gonna come with the solution. And the solution is gonna be what? The MOTB. Revelation 13 and 16. All right? So I'm gonna play this other video real quick and I'm gonna close it out. So again, Lord willing, is an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, the great millstone and Ruel. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Hey, this devil, man, he's making moves, man. And you women, you're going over there to face your judgment in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay? And this cruel Lord, he's finna go harder right here in Babylon, man. So again, Lord willing, is edifying. Shalom.
I mean, look at how they're treating deploying troops. There's a brigade at Fort Polk, Louisiana, that is getting ready to deploy. They're just about to start their last pre-deployment training before shipping out. Staff Sergeant Matthew Blank is part of that brigade. He's 23 years old, but he's already a staff sergeant. He enlisted at 18. He's been in the military for 5 years. He's already had deployments to the Middle East and Europe. Before this next deployment, happily, this past month, Staff Sergeant Blank got married. Big wedding in Texas. Very, very happy couple. Looking forward to starting a family together. Last week, he and his wife had their appointment at Fort Polk to get their married housing, get her military spouse ID. Instead, when they showed up at Fort Polk to register to get her military ID, ICE agents handcuffed her and took her to an immigrant prison. She has no criminal record of any kind. She was born abroad. She has lived here since she was a toddler. She teaches Sunday school. She's a few months from finishing her bachelor's degree in biochemistry. She is happily newly married to not only a U.S. citizen, but an active duty U.S. Army staff sergeant who is about to deploy. And how did he spend this weekend? He spent this weekend at the barbed wire gates of the Trump immigrant prison where they have now locked up his wife. Because, they're going after the worst of the worst. This is the one thing the U.S. government is still even trying to do, right? And this comes after the U.S. Marines had to scramble to try to undo their announcement last week that the Marines would also have ICE agents stationed at the gates of Parris Island Recruiting Depot in South Carolina. where they apparently plan to arrest family members of newly minted U.S. Marines who were graduating from Marine basic training. They were going to arrest family members of those new Marines when they showed up for graduation for their loved one getting out of Marine Corps basic training. Welcome to the United States Marine Corps. Thank you for volunteering to give up your life for this country. We are locking up your family. We're going to pick them up at graduation. They announced that ICE agents would be at the gate at Marine basic training graduation. They then had to try to walk it back. They said it was an internal communication failure.